Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome to MHF. My lovely, incredible people. Me and you, Mo, and the whole chat yesterday spoke about the possibility. You get me? One kiss is all it takes. One subscriber is all it takes to get to 5K possibilities. Big up to every single one of you guys. Thank you guys so much for 5K subscribers in such a short amount of time. We have gotten to 5,000 incredible people hitting that subscribe button on this. I'm so used to saying this football on MHF. You get me. Big up to all of you guys. You get me. 5,000, man. 5,000. Let's go. Very exciting times. Very exciting times over here, on MHF. So today, as I promised you guys, I convinced Mo Q&A time. So today, you can ask us any question you want. Of course, keep it respectful. Don't ask nothing stupid because we have moderators who will ban your ass. But anyway, ask anything football related, non-football related. What's your favorite food? Pizza or burger? Anything you want. Any type of questions you want to ask us. But of course, we want to start with a thank you because 5K in such a short amount of time is incredible. 5,000, that's insane. Love to all of you guys. Slap the like button, subscribe, and yeah, let's get the party started. Talk to them, Mo. What are you saying?
Everything is good. Alhamdulillah, Inter are losing 2-1. Final game of the season after we already won the league. I hope my sound is good. I got a new cable for the mic though, because yesterday my mic was bugging. But everybody, thank you so much for all your support, people. This channel started just a month ago. Now we're on 5K. It's absolutely ridiculous that you can imagine that we reach 5K within a very, very short time. I think it's unheard of. But with your support, of course, with the chat support, with you guys and all the contribution that you guys do, you guys make the shows happen. You guys, of course, make the shows happen by your support, your questions, and everything. I want to thank everyone that actually supported us. You guys made us make football content. Now, officially, the Premier League season is over. The Premier League season is absolutely over now. There's only the Champions League and the Conference League left. But now all the trophies have been divided between the teams, of course, Liverpool, Man United, Manchester City, and if you want to call Arsenal the charity trophy, it's fine. But it's with your support. Thank you guys. And thank Sam, of course. I want to just thank this guy first because, listen, me and Husam, when we started, it was 2021. It was Inter Liverpool, right? and this guy is so annoying. At that time, he was so annoying, and he got humbled at the end of the season. We left it to Allah to humble him. He got humbled at the end of the season when he was screaming quad, and they end up with the energy drink and the FA Cup. But at the end, I want to thank him because, listen, I didn't like working with him in the beginning, but after this, it was very simple. The chemistry was there when we started Al Ahwa. On his channel, of course, and we started working together and we built that brand. And he's hardworking guy, of course, works very hard, helps everyone, helped me when I started my own channel, helped as well when we started like all the other channels, of course. But I actually think like hard work meet each other. We worked very hard, both of us, and the chemistry was there. And when we started this, we never thought we'd be here 5K. But hard work. Sometimes we do 4 streams, plus we do streams on of course, on the football terrace with Terry, KJ, of course, the guys on the football terrace. Shout out to them. They helped us as well. They helped they helped our community. But that's about it. You know what I mean? Like, just want to thank the people that actually worked with us, of course, and people that helped us with other content creators, of course, that helped us here. Lee Judges redirected, Dan Potts, Lee Gunner redirected terrace, the football terrace with, of course, Terry. I don't want to forget anyone. Lewis with Carefree Lewis redirected to MHF. All the people that actually helped us build, and all the people that are here. We haven't had any guests yet on MHF. I haven't had any guests yet. If you guys actually like just
Actually,
think about it.
There was one streamer we had guests, remember? Only one. It was our second stream, I think. All the way back, I'm saying, all the way back. Our second stream.
Wallah, I can't remember.
The match reaction one. Remember? We did. We remember when we did one match reaction here. Let me check right now. Yes. Ziad and Griggs. Third video.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, Ziad and Griggs. Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, third video. The rest is all us. Out of all people in the world, it's only Ziad and Griggs who made it here.
Yeah, that's absolutely.
Wow.
Looks like they
Get
aren't
your
getting
questions in,
Emirates.
guys. Get your questions in. Any questions you want to ask, get it in. You guys have seen, the Q&As. Some people have been telling me you've subscribed to the channel and it made you unsubscribe or whatever. I guess you just have to subscribe back because I have no idea why. You get me? It does that to you. So yeah, you get me. So get your questions in, guys. Starting this moment, we try to read as many comments as possible. This is a Q&A. This is a celebration. This is the question we start with, Mo. Who's had the better season? Arsenal versus Man United.
I don't want to dwell on this for long, but in short answer, if you ask me who's had a better season, just particularly this season, I would choose Arsenal season, right?
Uh,
The bigger picture, I will choose Arsenal season. However, this can turn bad very quickly, right? This can turn bad very quickly if Arsenal don't win anything next season. We'll look back at this season, right? We'll look back at this season and we'll say that Man United had the better season. I can elaborate on it, right?
yeah,
But
let's say we can elaborate. No problem.
in short answer, and I spoke about this yesterday on my channel with the guys. Very, very simple. In short answer, Arsenal, if you would rather be in Arsenal or Man United place at the current moment, you would choose. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you would choose to be in Arsenal place. However,
شو جابت لك المرة هاي؟
قهوة وكيك.
والله big up to the wifey. والله big up. I have to say, I've never said this before publicly, but me and Mo have had real life conversations. His wife is even realer than him, wallahi. His wife is the realest one. She's like 10 out of 10, just real, says it as it is. Absolute icon, wallahi. When it comes to any conversations we've had on YouTube and anything, wallahi, big up the wife. Big up the wife. Shout out to her if she's watching right now. Big up to you. Allah يخليكم ويحفظكم لبعض إن شاء الله.
I mean,
Now, Mo, I will ask you a very simple question because I don't want to dwell into either because there's more interesting questions. I will ask you a question عن جد. 2025 MHF. Inshallah, we are on 35k subscribers, okay? Same thing exactly happens again. Arsenal finish second. You get me? And Man United win the FA Cup. Will you say again Arsenal had a better season? Be honest. A year later, huh? A year later. Breaking news ايش؟ انت حطيت كل هذا بفمك مره واحده؟ ما
لا،
شاء
حته
الله.
صغيره.
ما شاء
المهم
الله.
simply Arsenal have built something great. No, hold on. This is breaking news. No. This is breaking
ما they
news.
told us this and then the next day someone came and said he's gonna renew يا اخي. Who the fuck is Jack Gohon? I've never heard of that guy. Everyone getting excited in the chat. Who the hell is Pep, this guy? I've never heard of him. We literally talked about this today.
Pep. There's no Pep. I'm looking it up, guys. Wallahi, into you guys are frauds. Guardiola. Who said this shit? Justin. Jack Wilshere. Northern football reporter for the Daily Mail. It's the Daily Mail. Just in, former Barca manager Pep Guardiola expected to leave next summer. طيب okay. Basically, okay, Pep is leaving. Man City reporter. Is he the Man City reporter? But we spoke about this like the other day, you know, like
Why the
Terry
fuck
did
would
a
the Daily
stream.
Mail know first?
Like
Why?
it's not official, people. It's not official.
Okay, it's not. It's not. Never listen to Ollie Magic again. Tell me. Answer the question. Next season, 2025, same thing happens. What will you say then?
Yeah, at that time, now we talk that Man United. Okay, I said this. I said this before. Okay, Arsenal are building something, but if nothing is coming out of this building thing, there is they built for nothing. There has to be. You
I
have
agree.
to
If
eat
it
out of
happens
it.
2025 again, now I agree with Mo. Arsenal is the correct answer. But 2025, same season again,
Because
repeated, no.
let me give
If
you a
it happens
scenario.
again next season, I don't care if it's Brighton who won the FA Cup. I will say Brighton had a better season.
Can
Simple.
I can I can I say something? Let me
All
ask
right.
you, Husam, a question related to this before we move on to the next one. Look at Ten Hag tenure now. Won 2 trophies. Arsenal 5 years. Won the FA Cup the
Mhm,
first year. If
mhm,
Arsenal, if Arteta leaves next year, which
mhm.
tenure has been more successful?
Say that again.
Eric Ten Hag leaves this summer. Pep Arteta stays next season,
Mm-hmm.
but he doesn't win anything. Which one has
Mm-hmm.
better tenure? Which one has better time?
Still, still, Arteta, not based on success, based on where you leave the club, because club said something important. It's not about what you say, what they say when you walk in. It's about what they say when you leave. 70% of the United fans are going to celebrate Ten Hag leaving. If you sack Arteta tomorrow, 70% of the Arsenal fans will be upset that Arteta is getting sacked.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a
Very
fair
true.
answer. There's a very interesting question here. Who will win in a fight between you two is what Will says. I'll be honest with you, Will. Most hands, no chance. Fight with me. There is zero chance. There is literally zero chance that Mo can take me down in a fight. There's a massive size difference, whether it's weight, whether it's height. You know, my fighting experience. This guy gotta go sink direct. They have obviously amateur wrestling. You know, is my fighting background. So I would definitely sink him. You get me in a fight. Big up to Ravi. He says, question Mo and Hussam. What is it about football that made you fall in love with the sport?
I played football when I was a kid in Saudi Arabia, when I was like 5 years old, 6 years old.
Mm-hmm.
6 years old, actually, I started to play football when we moved to Jeddah. And
Mm-hmm.
at that time, I watched some of the Saudi league. At that time, there was a Shabab, and then to be honest, I actually started like actually following the sport when I was allowed to, when I was 10 years old. World Cup 1994 is the first thing that I watched.
My
And to be
first
honest,
experience was also a World Cup. It was on free TV back then as well.
no, mine it was in Saudi Arabia, and then I actually this is the year when we moved from Saudi Arabia to Egypt. So I watched half of it in Saudi Arabia and half of it in Egypt, and it was Romania, Bulgaria, and Sweden. They were the you know the underdogs, the black horses in this tournament, and it was fantastic, to be honest. But I played football when I was 6 years old. Started playing football. But that's it. And when I went to Egypt, of course, I signed up for some clubs, and I kind of like played youth teams until I was the age of 22, and then I quit because of school.
Me, I never played in the youth team or any of this because my parents' thing was like,
Yeah, I
study engineering type thing,
yeah.
It's all about the studies. Maybe if I became a
I
football
I
player.
failed 2 years in college because of football, because I had training every day. I played the third division in Egypt.
Mhm.
I played youth team. Like I was in the youth team and I was registered with the first team, second division, and actually failed 2 years because I didn't go to any lectures at school. I just went to training day, morning, and not and evening.
I failed one subject in high school and one subject in uni. Guess the one I failed in high school. Yes,
Literature.
biology. because it's on memorization. It's just not me.
Ah, yeah.
Guess
I
the one.
didn't like.
Guess the one I failed at uni.
I don't know.
Guess. Engineers. What
Bio.
do we study?
You study math, physics, chemistry. In the beginning, you study chemistry, of course, in the first year. Do you study chemistry in the first year?
No, bro. Of course I didn't fail math or chemistry or physics or any of this. So what I failed? I failed engineering drawing. رسم الهندسي. AutoCAD. I failed it. I couldn't draw shit. Thank God I didn't
AutoCAD.
study
Ah,
that.
shit.
Yeah, I'm a chemical engineer, bro. I'm all about the experiments. Big up to my guy Sing G, who says big up 5K, Husam, realest guy on the scene, no doubt. Big up to you, my guy Sing G. You've been showing me hella love lately, man. And speaking of being real, you know, we have to cook. We have to cook some of these players, some of these fraudulent players, all that shit. Because we have to talk about the reality of Liverpool Football Club. You know, we're headed into a dangerous direction. Big up to you, Sing. Not believing Pep news till Fabrizio.
Fab.
Congrats with 5K. Thank you guys so much, man. All for the congratulations, all for the help as well. I love you all, man. I love you all. How many points will Liverpool get 2024-2025 season? And which trophy should they concentrate on? In my opinion, FA Cup and the Champions League. You answer, Mo, first as the non-Liverpool fan on the stream.
Liverpool will get 84 points next season.
That's very specific.
Between let me put a range because 84 is like between 78 and 86, somewhere in between 70
Okay.
78 and 86. Liverpool most likely than not, I think they will go to the quarterfinal of the Champions League. And most likely, I don't think you'll win any cups. You'll go trophyless next season.
I think we'll win Carabao again.
I genuinely think you will go trophyless next season.
It depends. It depends what happens.
Not a
with the slot.
dig. It's not a dig. I think there will be too much focus, you know.
Top 5 managers and players you've seen. Managers for him is Ancelotti, Lippi, special one, Zidane and Pep. Players R9, R10, Zidane, Maldini, Messi. You know what's the best thing about that list? You have Zidane in both lists, in the manager and the player one thing. That's actually iconic. Best managers has to be Whiskey Nose, Ancelotti.
You have seen
Mourinho.
managers. You have seen. He's not saying
Yeah,
managers.
Whiskey Nose.
Oh.
Whiskey Nose is Ferguson. Fucking boy.
I didn't know that. You know that? I didn't know that.
See, today you learned something new. Whiskey
I learned
Nose,
something new.
Ancelotti, Mourinho, Klopp, Zizou. Top 5 players: Messi, Cristiano, Zidane, Fenomeno, Ronaldinho. Answer
Okay, for me, top 5 managers is Ancelotti, Pep Guardiola, Alex Ferguson.
You watched.
Yeah. Pep Guardiola, Alex Ferguson, Ancelotti, in my opinion, top 5 managers. And it's not about trophies. I actually believe Antonio Conte is a genius. This is just what I think. Antonio Conte is a genius. I actually think Marcello Leppi is fantastic with Italy. He won the World Cup in 2006. I think he's an absolute fantastic, phenomenal manager. There's one more manager I want to mention. I watched a lot of Ottmar Hitzfeld. You know the Ottmar Hitzfeld, the German guy?
Bayern Munich?
Yeah. He's ridiculously good, in my opinion. He's fantastic. And Zidane. Thing about Zidane is that for him, winning back-to-back Champions League is something. Okay, but for me, I think that one is meant to say like he did something new, but I still haven't seen him be great in the league and stuff like this. Like I value Zidane, but I want to see more from his career to actually be considered with Pep and Guardiola and Ancelotti and these guys.
Players?
For the players, my favorite players ever.
Xavi? Number one, Xavi Hernandez.
Xavi, Busquets, Iniesta, Jordi Alba,
Pep Guardiola when he was a player.
Gerard Piqué. You know what I mean? Gerard Piqué.
Oh, my
No,
days.
my favorite players ever, is R9, Ronaldinho, Roberto Baggio. Okay. My favorite players, Roberto Baggio, Pirlo, Zidane, Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo. If you want to give five, my favorite five players are Pirlo, Zidane, R9, Ronaldinho, Roberto Baggio. These are my favorite five players.
Did you say Messi?
No, no
Okay,
Cristiano,
yeah.
no Messi. And my favorite players are R9, Ronaldinho, Roberto Baggio, Zidane, Pirlo. These are my favorite five players.
Who would you play for? Can't choose Inter or LFC.
But I'll play Inter, of course. What is this?
No, you can't, he's saying.
Who would you play for? Can't. Can't. I'll play for. But I know that you want a European team, of course, because I'll play for Al Ahly in Egypt. But
That's such a cringy answer, Mo. That's like me saying Al Faisal in Jordan. Yeah, they give me a European club everyone knows. Yeah, I'll play for Ahli in
طيب
Egypt.
خلاص, I'm gonna give you a European club. I
That's
would
the answer of
actually.
100 million Egyptians. Yeah, tell me a different answer. Tell me. Okay, let's make this interesting because this is an interesting question, but he couldn't.
Make it interesting,
I'll make it interesting.
but
Tell me
don't make it
a
about
team
the
you would
Premier
play
League.
for in the Italian league and a team you'd play for in Europe in general. That's not
Another.
Inter or Liverpool, so I'd have to do the same thing.
I'll play for. I like. I liked Lazio
Mm-hmm.
since '99. That generation. Lazio. I'll play for Lazio, and in Europe, I actually I liked Valencia back in the days. Baraja and these guys. David Silva and these guys. Valencia. But if you ask me for teams now, I'll choose Bayern Munich.
And in Italy,
Lazio. Apart from Inter.
if I could play for a club in Europe,
And you
I'd
have
play for AC Milan
okay.
because
And
it's
in
a club I
England.
grew up respecting on a real because of the finals that we had and all this. If I would play for a club in England that's not Liverpool,
Chelsea.
don't ever disrespect me like that. There's two different answers. I could play for Arsenal because that's like the club that I have respect for. Or I could play for Spurs. And if I win Spurs a trophy, I'll be the greatest ever player. I have no competition. Think about this logically. Wallah, let's be logical. Imagine I take the Spurs team to a trophy. I will be greatest Spurs player in history. I can win Carabao Cup my first season. I'm the best ever Spurs player. No one can deny it. Put your medals on the table. Full stop. That's the honest answer right there. Mo and Hussam, question for you guys. First, for Euro 2024, which country you guys support? Second, best World Cup in your life. Third, best Champions League final in your life. Fourth, best Euro final in your life.
Okay,
2024, I'm not supporting anyone. Best World Cup in my life is Qatar. Best Champions League final in my life, and it should be in Mo's life as well because it was the best one by far. Liverpool Milan 2005.
Say that again.
Liverpool Milan 2005 was by far the best Champions League final ever.
For me, it's Inter Bayern Munich 2-0.
لا بس so you have to say in general best Champions League final in your life, like it has nothing to do with the club.
With AC let me
The
just
comeback was insane, specifically
AC
given the
Milan
conditions
AC
there.
Milan was ridiculous.
Yeah. Best Euro final 2008, Spain Germany, Torres dinking the German goalkeeper. Your turn, Mo.
Yeah, that one was good. So for me, I'm supporting Italy. By the way, I supported Italy before supporting Egypt as a nation.
Wow. Did they give you
Because
a passport?
I didn't grow in Egypt. I didn't grow up in Egypt, so I supported. Thank you, Lewis. I supported Italy before Egypt. That's one. So I will support. I always support Italy, always since I was 10 years old. Second, best World Cup final for me. To be honest, the best one I enjoyed is is like for me it's Italy France in 2006. That's my favorite one. In 2006, that's my favorite one. But the best one in terms of football was Argentina France in 2022. But for me, I enjoyed 2006 because it was Italy France and it went to penalties. And best UEFA Champions League final, we answered that. But for me, it's Inter Bayern Munich. And the best Euro final for me,
1978.
I actually can't answer this, to be honest. It's the Greek one. It's the Greek one, to be honest.
Oh,
The Greek one.
Karatsayas. What a final. That was an
Yes.
incredible
Yeah.
final right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was incredible. By the way, that was as a tournament, the best tournament ever.
2004.
Best
Best
Euro
tournament
tournament.
ever for me. Best tournament ever for me was 1994 World Cup.
No, best ever Euros, I'm saying. 2004.
Oh,
Best
yeah.
ever Euros. Bro, Czech Republic were cooking. Milan Baros, Jan Kolar, remember? Incredible, bro. Big up to Abu CH, who says top 3 cuisines. Tell me the top 3 cuisines.
It's a very simple answer for me. It's a very simple answer for me. It's Italy number 1, Egypt number 2, which is inspired by the Turkish for me. And
Third, say Saudi Arabia بالمرة. كملها
there
يلا.
is
Things that you like anyway.
no. The best cuisine around in the world is definitely the Italian cuisine. There is no argument about this. If you haven't had food in Italy, you haven't had food, actual food. I love the okay. I love Indian food for me. So for me is Italy, then Egypt, then Indian food.
For me, it's Malaysia, number 1 by far. Best food I've ever had in my life. Number 2, Arab food. Number 3, Indian food. Not for dessert though. Indian dessert is the worst thing
I never had
Indian dessert is not, guys, I love you. Any Indian watching, wallahi, I love you. Your food is incredible. Same with Pakistani cuisine, same with Bangladeshi cuisine. The food is mwah. A dessert?
I never had.
Eat by yourself, habibi. I'm good. You get me. The dessert is just not that good. Congrats on 5K. Amrabat is back up for 20 million. I think that's a good deal. I think 20 million 2024 is basically nothing money. Nothing.
Sambi Lukonga is worth more than 20 million. Just how bad it is. 20 million nowadays. Sambi Lukonga is guys. I know you're asking questions and everything, but we really need to get to 200 likes. By the way,
like a video.
Like genuinely, we need to. Like genuinely, we need to.
Big up to Steven says you get to play in a Champions League final with your team and win it, but the price is that in your lifetime they'll never win again. Would you do it? Big up.
Yes, for me.
For me, no.
Because I actually think at the end, football is about entertainment. And for me, listen, how many years I have left? 30 years, 40 years? Who cares if I win the World Cup with Inter playing there? يا أخي, they can win it after I die. Who cares, يا أخي? Just think about it from a perspective.
I want Liverpool to win it every single year. I wouldn't do this.
Yeah, but they won't. That's the problem.
I wouldn't do this. I want Liverpool to be successful. Big up to you, Stephen. Always supporting both channels as well, my guy. Big up to AA who says, Moniesta, are you a top 3 player in your current team? Don't lie.
For me,
because we can't watch. Yes.
For me, Barella.
يا حبيبي in your team. Are you a top player in your team? الكرة اللي بتلعبها انت.
No, not at the current moment. I'm actually one of the oldest guys on the team and I coach and play, so I am not one of the top. In the over 30, yes. But in the open division, there's guys that are like 10 years younger and like 15 years younger than me, and even 18 years. We have a guy that is 17 years old, a right back, that runs twice as fast as everyone else on the pitch, bro. The guy takes the ball and you cannot stop the guy, He's definitely, as of now, he lacks experience, but I cannot keep up with the guy, to be honest. So no.
Mo Salah or Stevie G? For me, I love Mohamed Salah. Everything he's done for Liverpool Football Club. Respectfully, in the modern era, he takes second place behind Steven Gerrard. Steven Gerrard done more than just win trophies. He kept us afloat. There's a Steven Gerrard hotel You understand? There's a hotel in East Asia called Steven Gerrard Hotel. When I went to East Asia and I saw the support towards Liverpool from the Malaysians, from the Indonesians, from the Singaporeans, from the Chinese, from the Thai people, it was all because of Stevie G. He meant more than just trophies and haha, he slipped. He was much bigger than that. He kept Liverpool relevant. So for me, I put Stevie G first. Big up Mo Salah, though. He's number two. And it's impressive to be number two for a club the size of Liverpool. Trusting the Daily Mail on Pep leaving is foolish, is what Off Meta Professor says. Yeah, I accept that. 100%. That's why I didn't trust the source of Meta. That's why even me and Mo,
What
you know what
happened?
me and Mo done? We just sipped coffee after this. Oh, خلاص عادي. Yalla, keep it stepping. Ask some more questions. Yalla, ask us more questions. Of course, Haitham. If Gerrard played in the 2018-2022 team, that's exactly what Liverpool are missing. If Liverpool had
Actually,
Steven Gerrard 2018 to 2022, we would have had 3 league titles, 3 Champions Leagues easily. Easily. We
the
needed
one
someone
that
like
is reporting is the Mail Sports.
Stevie G is 100% the guy that we need, man. 100%.
Bro, Jordan Henderson was your captain.
Do you think Liverpool, this question for you?
Yeah, 100%. Unless, actually, I'm gonna tell you guys something. If Antonio Conte signs tomorrow, because they are in discussion, Liverpool should jump right away and get Kvaratskhelia. He doesn't suit Conte. He's a left winger, and Conte plays with 2 strikers, so he doesn't suit the system at all. He would
Left wing
struggle.
back they need.
Yeah, I actually think they definitely need to get what's his name, Kvaratskhelia from Kvaratskhelia on the left side.
For us would
He's
bang
gonna
100%.
But to be honest, I think he would bang out Arsenal, bro. Oh la 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 la! If he goes to Arsenal, bro. If Kvaratskhelia go to Arsenal, number one, you will see Bukayo Saka thrives because he will elevate the pressure of Bukayo Saka. You'll see whoever is gonna play left wing is gonna cook. Left center mid is gonna cook. To be honest, he's gonna absolutely cook. I think what Liverpool need, to be honest, you need a left winger, but in the same time, I think the striker thing is kind of like what you need is an actual number 9, because I think Jota can play on the left side. You know what I mean? Jota can play on the left side. You know, I don't see the comments, right?
What do you think of Arteta's conversation with Rashford?
Yeah, we wanted to talk about this, but Arteta's conversation with Rashford, it's reported that he spoke to him. I actually think, I'm not sure if he can. I think it's a risky move, but after what Arteta did with Havertz, I think it's not bad.
100%. I think that's actually exactly what Arsenal need, a goal scoring winger. There ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, that's just the reality. Question for Mo, KDB or Stevie G? Be careful. I'm respecting that he said question for Mo, but be very careful how you answer this.
No,
As the guy who loves football, the floor is yours.
I don't know actually, but I would. Again, I'm gonna say this Stevie G for me because I'm gonna keep it consistent. It is very hard for Mo to sit ever and judge a player until Pep Guardiola leaves. And the problem is KDB, as we saw yesterday. I'm gonna say this again, guys. Anyone under Pep Guardiola is one of the guys. Does that mean that, like, do you know what that means? One of the guys. You know what that term means?
Yes, just another
You're,
player.
you're just another guy. You know what I mean? You have a lot of qualities. You're great. So can I ask you something?
Yes.
And I'm gonna tell this to everyone. If KDB didn't come back from injury, would Man City still win every game until the end of the season?
Honest opinion, yes.
That's it. Once you said
Honest
that,
opinion, yes.
if Stevie G didn't play for Liverpool in 2005, would Liverpool won the
We
Champions
wouldn't
League?
even we wouldn't even qualify our group stages.
point. I'm gonna tell you the difference, and I'm gonna tell you that. For example, Man United between '07, okay, so 4, 5, 5, 6, between 6 and 9, when Man United won a three-peat and they won a Champions League and they lost the Champions League final. It's a simple question for the people that watch that period. Would Man United won the same exact number of trophies and be that dominant and reach 2 Champions League finals winning one if Cristiano Ronaldo was not there?
No, they wouldn't.
That's it. You know that answer. If you be honest with, and this is for every fan, every football fan around
Paul
the world.
Scholes wasn't there, would they win it?
I'm not sure, because Paul Scholes at that time, I think at that time, they had Owen Hargreaves in the middle, and they had Michael Carrick, and Paul Scholes was amazing at that time. By the way, I didn't watch a lot of Paul Scholes in the 90s. You know, Premier League was not televised anywhere I was. And I watched Paul Scholes after. I think Paul Scholes as well, for me, was great late as well. Like during that time, Paul Scholes was great as well. He was so good. I don't think so. But you ask yourself a question. Is it about KDB? Or is it about Gundogan? Or is it about Foden? Or is it about Haaland? Or at the end, it's all about, or is it about one guy at the end? That made Ruben Diaz, bro. I've seen Man City fans on Spaces. When I sneak in, sometimes I go sneak in. I don't talk. I don't talk to Spaces. I don't talk in Spaces. But I see some Man City Spaces. The last year and the year before, they were talking about Diaz as one of the best defenders in the Premier League because of the number of trophies and the way he plays. And I'm like, Nathan Ake. Oh my God, Nathan Ake is, and I'm gonna say it. Just there are some very good and exceptional players. But again, Pep Guardiola is the guy that makes everything ticks. Same players, give them another coach, it's be different. So Stevie and KTB has been absolutely fantastic. But
is Jan Sommer the most underrated goalkeeper?
This season, yes, 100%. Without a shadow of a doubt, this season, yes. The amount of saves, the way he plays, the amount of clean sheets due to him. By the way, he has been fantastic. I don't know what is happening. By the way, I'm gonna
don't worry. We have interesting questions coming up as well. Big up to Twisted Baba, who says 4 wives or 4 quads. The honest answer for me is 4 quads, because I can get 4 wives. I don't know if Liverpool will ever win 4 quads. It's a possibility for the first one to happen. The second one ain't ever gonna happen, so I'm gonna choose the second one, innit? I'm just saying, bro. Just saying. I'm not gonna let Mo answer that one because he's already married. Not trying to get him in trouble. His wife sometimes watches the stream as well. Big up to Nick Conj again, who says top 3 most underrated players current world football. Underrated. Shit. McAllister.
Huh? In the world. In the world.
No, in the league. Calm down.
Oh.
We're asking Premier League. McAllister. Gabriel. And Nathan Ake.
For me, I actually don't know. I think one of the most underrated players in the league at the current moment is Young Min Son. He doesn't get the respect he deserves because of Harry Kane. One of the most underrated players in the league this season. I actually don't know. Gabriel, I agree. Gabriel is very underrated, and I don't know what else.
Big up يعقوب. Big up.
Yeah.
حسام شوف لنا البرايفت شات يعني بعد اذنك اذا بتقدر ترد.
I just saw it.
What do you mean? Husam, Arteta or Poch, and why? I'll be honest with you, Pochettino is still my answer. I ain't gonna change that shit. I don't think Arteta would have had Chelsea in sixth place. And the reality is what Pochettino done with Spurs is make Spurs a global institution. You need to understand around the world, 99% of the people care about Champions League. That's just the reality. You go around the world, Champions League, Champions League, Champions League, Champions League. That's what people care about. So for me personally, I'd still go Pochettino because he made them a global institution
He made Jacob
for us
support
both.
Spurs. What do you guys do other than YouTube? Main job. Are
You
you
answer
lagging?
first. لا لا answer. I just have to make this quick phone call.
I am a geoscientist. That's my job. I'm a geophysicist, geoscientist. That's what
Explain.
my
What's that job like?
I do seismic data processing. So,
There you are.
so
There you are.
basically, simply, I process data that have been uh, shot using seismic techniques to get an image of the subsurface for interpreters to find the oil trap so they can dig and to find reservoirs of the oil and gas. That's what I do.
What I do for a job other than YouTube before I went full time is chemical engineering. I'm a chemical engineer, so you have two scientists on the screen right now. Chemical engineer, geophysicist, mashallah, you get me. So we actually work together in the fields as well. Like if we were on a oil rig or something, we'd work side to side. He'd be in the lab looking at seismic graphs, and I'd be in charge of 50 people telling them, go do this, go do that, go do this, go do that. That's basically what would happen. Congrats on the 5K. How's World War II? Mo? There you are. There you are. How was World War II? Wallahi aib. Wallahi aib. This is a great question. Great question. Big up to you. Thank you for the super chat. No Scholes slander. He got to a Champions League final with Barcelona goal. KDB could never. Congrats, brother, on the 5K. Do you really believe that deep
Not
down?
true. Not true. Not true.
You
Because
answer him
KDB
as I make the quick
Oh.
phone call.
KDB destroyed Real Madrid. So that's not true, Hassan. But Paul Scholes, this is why when Husam said Paul Scholes, I said Paul Scholes between like that time when Man United won a three-peat and they won the Champions League in 08 and they reached the Champions League in 09. Paul Scholes, I think in that time was essential to Man United. If you guys remember with Carrick. Paul Scholes was great at that time. So yes, you're right, Hassan. For KDB did that against Real Madrid. If you got, he scored a goal that against Madrid last season, and he was great. The fact that he got injured in the final is not his fault, Hassan. It's genuinely not his fault. Yani how do you guys like want us to slander KDB last season when he actually had a good semi-final? A very good semi-final. So I'm not gonna slander him, Hassan. Thank you so much. But also, Osam has another opinion about Paul Scholes, and we can actually discuss it. But we can discuss that. Thing here is saying, what do you like to do away from this and football? Wallahi, Hassan, I go out with my wife. We go out to have dinner. I love to travel. I like to travel a lot. I like to go to the beach thing, and I'm one of the people that love the beach. Anywhere, I like to go to the beach, and I like to eat good food. My main things is like football. I play football. I talk about football all the time. I play football. I talk about football all the time, and I watch all the games I can in my life. Big up Saad. Oh, so I didn't see you, Saad. I didn't see that. Sorry, I didn't see the chat, Saad. I'm not looking at the chat. Big up Saad, everybody that joined from Saad's Football Corner. Yes, Habibi. Yes, Saad. Yes, Saad. Big up Saad, of course, for absolutely sending the people here. Make sure you guys to subscribe to Saad's Football Corner. Thank you, Saad, Habibi. Thank you for everybody. Keep sending guys questions. I'm trying to answer as many as I can. Mo, your club has blood on your hands for Robin Billy Shankly of winning the Europa Cup in 1956. Yeah, that was when Inter won the Champions League with Herrera. With Herrera. Yes. Bro, I watched some clips of football back in the days, and I'm gonna say it is what it is. But some of the things that they used to do, but anyway, I'm not gonna say anything about it because Nabi, it's 1965, yeah, 1965. 65, 66, Inter won 64, 65. We won the Champions League. So that's what happened. It's not the other way around. Did he say 56, 65? Yes, 65. Herrera won the 64, 65. We won the freaking
I'm
Champions
back,
League.
guys. Sorry for my lack of professionalism. Had to make a phone call. You get me quickly. Big up to you guys. Important phone call to one of my family members. So yeah, big up to you guys. Yeah,
Keep
big
doing
up
the
to you guys.
questions if you want.
Robbing us in 1956. I need to do this.
65, 65.
Sad. Here's the thing, Akhi. Mo is twice our age. He's a grown man. He's married. He was answering a question in the middle of the thing. You get me? You don't need to interrupt Mo just to say, big up Saad for the raid, big up Saad for the raid. And he was typing in caps lock still. Jacob, you see the problem with Saad raiding? He's like, acknowledge me. It's this Arsenal fetish thing he got going on. Acknowledge me. Yeah, let the guy finish answering the question. What countries have you been to, Mo?
I have been to
That's a good one. Which countries have you been to, Mo?
I have been to Egypt, Saudi Arabia, America, Mexico. I've been to the Netherlands, France, Italy, Germany, England, Czech
Ooh.
Republic, Austria,
Anywhere else?
Spain, Greece.
خلصت الجلوب كلها.
No. Why?
Going
And,
to Hajj will pray for both of you guys' success. Thank you so much, JW. Make sure you guys
yes.
pray for
Allah,
us.
yes.
حبيبي.
Pray for us, please. Saad,
Love.
thank you so much. Allah يتقبل. May Allah accept it. I don't know if you speak Arabic or not. But
Yeah,
may Allah
Allah
accept it.
يقبل,
Make sure to keep us in your
عقبال عنا
dua.
إن شاء الله. I want to go to Hajj إن شاء الله.
Saad, I'm gonna cook you next ahwa, Saad, because you type uppercase, bro.
Do you want to time him out? Shall we time him out? I want to do it.
غلبان. He's
because
gonna
he made
listen.
me
He's
angry.
gonna listen. خلاص, he's gonna put
Here, I
Saad.
timed him.
He time. You literally timed him out.
I did time him
Most
out.
flexing. Yani I get asked a question by super chat, and then when I answer the question, most flexing.
We timed out Saad. خلاص. He can hold that respectfully.
Good.
can
Hold
hold
that, you fraud. Hold that,
Hold
Saad.
Big up JW. May Allah accept. Big up شباب شلونكم؟ الحمد لله بخير. Which World Cup memory you most cherish? Mine is the Germany team 2014 was one of the greatest team. Why is Saad calling? Saad, why are you calling, bro? What do you want? He called me. He's calling me. We're working, Saad.
What does he want?
Saad, we're working. He calling me. Why are you calling me, Saad? We're working. What do you want, Saad?
Brother, have some shame. Have some shame, bro. Why am I always getting muted?
Why are you typing in caps lock?
I do it because Mo gets pissed off, bro.
Okay, so Mo timed you out. How's that my fault? Call him. Why are you calling me?
Guys, unmute me, man, please.
I don't know how to unmute you. Mo has to do it for you.
Did you give him 1 minute?
No, I give him 5 minutes. Big up, Saad. Big up, Saad.
Enjoy your stream.
Habibi, Habibi. Hold that, Saad, respectfully. Why calling me? I'm working. World Cup memory you most cherish. Look, the first ever World Cup I watched was 2002. Always, the first one you watch will always live in your mind forever. But the best one I watched, non-bias, is the Qatar World Cup. For me, every single giant slaying, every single smaller footballing nation destroying a bigger footballing nation, every single surprise. We got the final that we wanted, and Lionel Andres Messi lifted it. And after all the criticism Qatar got, let me tell you an interesting story. Argentina sing the names of the two countries where they won the World Cup before that the World Cup was won. So their song includes the two countries that they won the World Cup in before Qatar. Now they're gonna add Qatar to the song. So forever, because Argentina is gonna qualify every World Cup, forever Qatar's name is gonna be sang at every single World Cup just because Argentina won the league, the World Cup there. So for me, 2022 is the absolute best. Giant slayings, the World Cup that we wanted, knockout stages filled with drama, everything that you need. What's your one, Habibi?
Best World Cup memory for me is Romania Argentina 1994 when Romania won 3-2. If you haven't watched that game, go and watch it. I'm being serious. If you haven't
You know
watched
that was
that
the
game,
year before I'm born?
yeah. If you haven't watched that, I was 10 years old. If you haven't watched that one, right? If you haven't watched that one, go and watch it. I'm being serious. Go and
How
watch
are we
it. You know
partners,
what?
Mo?
Huh?
Subhanallah, Allah made us meet each other, ya akhi. Wallahi.
What is wrong?
Think about it. You were 10, I wasn't born yet.
طيب, I was not. You were born 10 years behind me. So what's the problem? I don't get it.
And we ended up meeting and creating a channel together. Wallahi, life works in
طيب,
mysterious
لا,
ways.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah, ya
Alhamdulillah.
akhi. May Allah, inshallah, keep this friendship forever, ya akhi.
Ameen. Ameen. But I have one
What?
condition.
For me, the best, also one of the best memories, right, is the penalty shootout Italy France 2006.
Grosso! Grosso!
Fabio
Grosso!
Grosso.
Did you celebrate?
Celebrate. I cried, bro, when Italy won the World Cup.
You felt like an Italian.
Bro, when Italy lost the World Cup 1994, it was a very, very sad summer for me in Egypt. And 1998, when Italy got knocked out by penalties, and Euro 2000s, it's both by France. One is Trezeguet's golden goal, year 2000. It was kind of like that Trezeguet goal and at the end, and then the Wiltord goal was a dagger.
I feel like Italy beating France would be, for you, would be the same to me as Liverpool beating Madrid. Like finally doing it.
Brazil. We did it in 2006.
Yeah, I know. I like how you say
that was
we.
it. Monte,
Say
you don't
two
understand.
sentences in Italian.
You don't understand. I am not.
Say two sentences in Italian. I dare you.
So what?
Say two sentences in Italian. I dare you right now.
Ciao ragazzi. I have an accent.
Yeah.
I can speak on an accent, yani.
Ah,
I actually don't care about learning the language.
there
We
you
have a
are.
lot of Americans here that actually
Che
don't speak
schifo.
English.
Che schifo.
Who cares about the language, bro?
I
When
speak Malay.
When I go live there, you wouldn't live there. I never lived in Italy.
Would you
I
live in
went and
Italy
visited-
given the choice?
Yeah, inshallah.
Would
soon.
Italy be on the list of countries you'd like to live in?
Yeah, inshallah. Bismillah. Soon.
You know, if you walk in the streets, they would really think you're Italian.
Soon, inshallah.
You have that Italian look about you. Just grow your beard. Never shave it.
Never shave it. Never shave my beard.
You never shave your beard. Never. I'll be honest with you.
Guys.
Oh my God. I honestly thought Mo was Italian when I first met him. Fairs.
Come on.
Fairs. No, he doesn't remember 1990. He said 1994 was the first thing he watched.
No.
Get most questions in. Big up to what a name. Laye Habla. Habla in Arabic means crazy. But besides English and Arabic, which other languages do you speak?
Fluently, I don't speak any other language. Non-fluently, I don't speak any other language. I learned German. I took courses in German, but I forgot all of them. I studied French in high school, and I also don't know anything about French. I know a couple of words when I go. Italy. My wife knows some French, but I don't. I don't actually, but I speak only Arabic,
Malay, and a tiny bit of Spanish.
You speak fluent Malay?
Yes. Sai kabas Malan. Karan sai tingal di Malaysia.
Is that a language? Malaysian is a language.
Malay is a language. And the same language is spoken in Indonesia. So actually, if I travel to Indonesia, I can speak to them as well.
Great.
Yeah, exactly. There you are. I said Mo deserves his brother. Wallah, I have some shame. Wallah, I have some shame. I have some shame and decorum. Answer this question quickly. I need to, this time, 10 seconds, Angel.
What youth prospects from your team you believe failed to live up to the expectations? Hagi versus Batistuta. We remember that match. Oh, Hassan, that match, bro. Georgie Hagi was absolutely out of this world. So back in the 2010, we had a player at Inter called Bessa. He's not. He was. I thought this guy would be the next Roberto Baggio, but he never lived up to that. Cassidy, the kid that joined Chelsea, somehow Chelsea ruined him. He used to be very good. The one that is from the youth team, actually, that people thought he was gonna make it, is Zaniolo. Zaniolo was the Inter youth team, and then he went to Roma. So Zaniolo, people thought he was gonna make it, Zaniolo, but he didn't make it. He didn't make it. Zaniolo.
Youth prospect from your team that you failed to expectation. If I tell you my ones, it will actually be sad because it's a sad indicator of our academy over the last 20 years. You know, the youth players that failed at my club were Nathan Eccleston, David Amu, Samed Yassel, Christian Adorjan, Adam Morgan. You know, for all the people who call me a fake Liverpool fan, I know the likes of Aaron and others who were here for me all the time. They know I really have supported the club my whole life. Because I name names of people that no one will ever remember. You get me? How many inches are my biceps? I don't want to flex. But they are big.
Someone actually
big.
called you an Arsenal fan.
Someone called me an Arsenal fan. They used to call me.
Wallah
Remember on
lazim.
Twitter what they used to call me?
No.
Chelsea fan. That's what they used to call me. I've mocked Chelsea so much this season. I've insulted every single Chelsea fan. They still call me a Chelsea fan. How thick? I don't know. Measure it. Think of the measurements. Probably around like what? Thing is, you have to measure circumference. Circumference is probably around like 12 inches, maybe. No, it's more than 12 inches. Maybe like 15. Big up to you, though. Big up to Singh, who says, I support Italia too. Maldini, Baggio, Del Piero, Totti.
Before Del Piero, I supported Italy before the Del Piero and Totti. It was Massaro, Franco Baresi, Dino Baggio.
So why you always do this, Mo? Why?
What is what?
Why you
Maldini
always
was
go
good.
like back in the day? Like you always have
Because
to do.
this is what do you want me to lie? This is the time I supported Italy,
You
1994.
always have to tell us 1955. Why are you like this, yeah?
I never say
Stop acting like you're old. You're not that old. عادي ما شاء
I
الله
am
عليك.
not
You're
old,
38.
خالص.
Stop exaggerating.
I'm seriously started supporting Italy in 1994.
طيب. Yes. I hate 1994 World Cup lol. Germany got demolished by Romania. Don't worry, I'm old enough to remember. I cried. أول كأس عالم إلي بأستراليا.
Okay. Now hold on. I thought Bulgaria destroyed Stoichkov and Lichkov destroyed Germany. I thought so. Not Romania. Yes, I'm right. Yes. I thought Steve. I thought it was Bulgaria. Lichkov.
You ignored the
Stoichkov,
whole
no.
super chat and focused on that part. طب what about the rest?
What do you mean?
Very well.
There is no rest. Germany got demolished by Bulgaria. There was, but Germany that time, Sam, you don't understand. Germany was coming from a final in '86 when Maradona won, a final in '90 when they won with Rudi Voller and these guys, and then at that time Germany had a team, bro. Lothar Matthäus, bro, Matthias Sommer. So, like, you don't understand. Germany was like a team. You're muted. Germany was a team.
Did you see the Man City parade?
No, I didn't. That's not the parade. That's not the parade.
Oh my god. The Man City parade. Oh my god, the Man City parade. There's about 30 people. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. Hey, there's more people watching MHF than at the Man City parade. Oh my god, that's the funniest shit I've ever seen. That's the funniest shit I've ever seen, Mo. Oh my god. Tell us what happened with the Men TV, those frauds. Listen, City has more charges than fans. I tell Hamza, yo. Imagine if Arsenal won the league, London would close, bro. It would be, you cannot walk in London. Khalas. It will be filled. People will come fly from all over the world to London just to attend the parade. It'll be the craziest shit ever. Now look when City won it. That's a queue, not a parade. That's a fact. Oh my god. Tell us what happened with the Redman TV. Bro, what happened with the Redman TV was very simple. Guy broke through on YouTube, started saying it as it is about FSG, about the owners, started calling out Redman TV by name, saying all of that stuff. Chris Pajak walked into a space, had a good conversation with him, it was all good. Until Paul Machin walked into a space, then he started asking me my thoughts on, like, you know, political stuff and stuff like that. That has nothing to do with football or any of that, because I wanted Qatari owners. So, yeah, that's what I'll say. And Redman TV are paid by FSG indirectly, not directly, not via envelopes, not via paid money at the end of the month, via exclusive interviews and shit like that. Get your questions in chat or خلاص بدك تنهي.
No, I haven't started yet. I don't know how many people are there. Let me check.
Yeah, I had a whole conversation. Would I have a show? Yes, I would even go on Redman TV. I said my conditions to going on Redman TV. It has to be live, not pre-recorded, so they can't edit anything. The second thing is they have to let me express my opinions freely, so they can't interrupt me every time I open my mouth. That's it. Other than that, I'm good. I'd work with anyone. I'd work with anyone. Oh, suddenly caps lock is no longer working on your keyboard, yeah? Fraud.
Yalla, I'm gonna. What is this, man?
انا مش فاهم انت شو بتعمل، يعني بتطلع صار لك ساعه بتطلع بالسكرين.
يلا يلا. No, no, nothing.
done
I'm
now
just
خلاص.
gonna go. Yeah, I'm just gonna go try to see if I'm gonna start it or not. Yeah. بس that's
افتح
it.
نيو تاب شوف مين فيه.
Yeah, I did open a new tab. I
موجودين
did. Not all of them.
كم؟
3 بس 3 الباقيين هيوصلوا.
من اصل كم؟
3 من اصل كتير.
طب wait a little bit then.
Yeah, wait.
Do you think Mo Salah's legacy is not complete if he doesn't win the AFCON? No, Mo Salah's all forever going to be an African icon and an Arab icon and a Premier League icon. Nothing's
He's
going to
never
change.
gonna be an African icon.
Imagine Klopp's interview with you guys. It will be jokes. The only difference between me and Redman TV or the Anfield Rap is if Klopp said Liverpool don't need a midfielder, I'd actually try tell him why Liverpool need a midfielder. He gets me. I wouldn't go like, haha, yeah, you're so right. Liverpool don't need a midfielder. I wouldn't say that. We need to sign a midfielder. 100%. Husam was right, Klopp was wrong. Do you know more than Klopp? Big up Klopp, though, my manager. Do you watch African football?
I don't.
Me only the big games like final AFCON. If we're talking about AFCON, then yes, I watch a lot of AFCON. If you're talking about like clubs, like African clubs, I watch the bigger games only, like the finals, stuff like that. So yeah.
Stay for a bit because I need to do something. I actually screwed up something. Like just
Top 5 African players of all time. Top 5 African players of all time. George Weah, Samuel Eto'o, Abu Treka, Roger Milla, and Isam
Samuel
Al-Hadari.
Eto'o. Samuel Eto'o.
I already mentioned that. Oh, he's in first or second. So yeah, Sam Al-Hadari is fifth. Those are the ones that dominated African football right there.
Mahmoud Al Khatib. Bibo.
No.
You don't know, but fine. Maybe.
Yeah, Toure. Not really. I can name Egyptian midfielders that some of you guys didn't even hear of. That they ran rings around. Yeah, Toure. How tall are you both?
I'm 5'4".
I'm 6'1". Have you met in real life? No, not yet, inshallah.
Inshallah soon.
I will meet Mo, but under one condition. He has to make me shish tawuq.
My wife has to.
Because you say it's better than restaurant quality. I have to confirm
Yes.
this. 100%.
She
100%.
actually.
How good is
Okay.
Fred?
He's all right. He's not the best. Okay. Anyway, let's do. I'm gonna go. Let's start the show. Let me start the show. and
Okay,
then
start
we'll
the
take it
show.
from there.
So, guys, this was the 5K celebration. It's a thank you to every single one of you guys for helping get us to 5K. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you guys so much for all the love you've always shown us. Big up to all the super chatters. I love and support and love you all for all the super chats you guys have sent us. Make sure you guys are slapping the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing to MHF. This is football and Footy Judge Mo is in the description. And stay on the stream because it's going to take you to Footy Judge Mo where he's going to do Rivals Rumble. I'm actually going to be in the chat because this is going to be one hell of a stream. He has Hamza, Ahmed, Will, Dio. This is going to be one hell of a stream. You get me? So make sure you guys are there. And inshallah, we'll come back on MHF probably tomorrow after A-listers. So yeah. Love to every single one of you guys, and I'm gonna see you guys on the other side. Peace.